again.
Hello. Hiya! Riding today for Malcolm as well, because DMV, bless him, not a happy boy, but we'll get there.
Malcolm and Phil. More Imodium.
Woo! We've worked out how to use gears now, haven't we?
Yeah, we're right now.
Bye!
I'm just amazed and inspired by the guys in the hand bikes. Are just phenomenal people to go through what they've been through and just take on a challenge like this. It's just inspiring, awe-inspiring.
I'm all right, thank you. Yeah, we don't want it to end.
Could do with a beer. A pint would be nice. Carlin.
Woohoo!
Nearly there though, not long now. What have you learnt on this bike ride? Not to cycle. No, it's been good. It's been brilliant riding with them and riding with some of the soldiers. It's been brilliant.
No stopping now. Let's do this.
Yes, girls! Woo! Oh my God, oh Jim, you would catch me here, wouldn't you, at the top of a hill? Love you.
Well, one day, Jim, I'm going to get you on a bike, and then I'm going to photo you at the top of the bloody hill. No way! Leave me alone!
Bring on the hills. Are there any more hills? Right, we're back to Macclesfield now, Nick. We're going to get some hills up there.
Well, lovely. What a lovely day. Sun shining, flat roads, wind behind us nearly.
Where's my ice cream? You said you'd get me an ice cream.
Message Rosie.
Oh, Roro, darling, I wish you were here.
The power of oneself. What you can do. Dig down and believe.
See you next year.
I lost about 3 stone. Come at 8 to go. Maybe to make it 3 weeks next year.
Good afternoon.
How are you, boys?
On there.
Keep going. No matter what. Shove it into first gear and pray.
Country road, take me home to the place I belong. Can't get on there. Off you go.
Cycling in memory of my dad, Bill Wasney Smith. He wasn't here, but he fought out in Burma. And so proud of him and so proud of everyone on this ride.
And just make sure that camera angle shows it's a good hill.
Such an amazing charity, and I learned that I'm stronger than everyone thinks, which is always good.
A lot of very good people doing very good things. The people that have done a lot of good stuff for us and have suffered as a consequence. So it's just been absolutely amazing.
But I can push myself much harder than I thought I could. Absolutely.
I've actually really enjoyed it. I have.
What did you learn about yourself this week?
Buy more chamois cream. And
Don't whinge going up hills towards the end of the ride,
whinge
Sid.
at Steve going up hills. Because then you get pushed up.
Onward.
I'm loving it, loving it, loving it.
We learned again how well people are willing to take care of our wounded warriors and how awesome it is and how much generosity people can have. Amazing things they can do when they come together for a cause and set their minds to making the world a better place.
You learn who your friends are and who can support you. You learn how many miles your tyres can do, because they seem to have slick tyres now. It's been another test, yeah, definitely. It's been a long week, but I'm so glad I did it again for the second year.
Another year done. Got to come back again next year, surely.
All ready for next year? Let's get going. All done, dusted?
All done again, ready for next year.
All right, Jim. Well done. Well done.
Yeah, I mean, I learned that, you know, it's just whatever the challenges ahead of you, you always can do it, you know, and it just makes you stronger too, but especially being there today, different battle site and everything else this whole week. Just realize, you're doing it for yourself, but you're doing it for them as well. So.
Found out that my bottom hurts if I cycle for 5 days on the trot, pretty much. But no, very inspiring week. Really, really enjoyed it. Very pleased to have finished.
I learned that I'm rather older than when I started the first bike ride, and that to bring my son with me, who is 40 years younger than I am, only accentuates how old I am. Can't catch him on the hills any longer.
It has been awesome, and the Wounded Warriors that we've been cycling with, they've really helped us, and I think in our own way we've helped them, and it's been a pleasure and a privilege as usual.
Absolutely fabulous. You can't get better than that, can you? You can't get better than that. Last year as well, this year, spot on.
I learned that when you've been listening to the guys that we've been listening to, the injured guys following us this week and telling us their stories, that actually when you've heard their stories, you realise anything is possible, absolutely anything, and you can achieve whatever you like.
Yay, we've done it!
The Wounded, they are absolutely phenomenal. I didn't dare get off my bike once because they were so inspirational, so well done them.
That potholes hurt in places you can't imagine, but just appreciate what's around you, appreciate the people you're with, and everything else is insignificant.
Another one done. Well done, boys. I might get another one.
Having just been through combat stress myself, it was a good time to come out and reflect on everything that I've been doing all this year, and that's what I wanted from it, and that's what I got. And thanks to the Band of Brothers as well for bringing me along.
Now, something I've got out of this week is been able to press the reset button, think about a few things that I need to reorganise in my life, and go away from here and start sorting things out. Yeah, and I've had a great time. Second time, done it last year, doing it again.
Excellent, fantastic finish.
We don't give up when we think we're going to give up.
It's been amazing. It's been brilliant. Awesome. Thank you. I can do it if I put my mind to it. I only started cycling last July, and never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd do anything like this. Not at all. And on to the next challenge.
Oh, it's been a roller coaster, absolute roller coaster. Daryl's in the background. This man here, come here. This man here and the other injured servicemen are absolutely awesome. No, it's been a week of finding yourself, of digging deep, and roller coaster of emotions. But day 5's brutal, absolutely brutal. Oh, well done, you.
Brilliant. Inspirational, really. I'm overwhelmed, to tell the truth, you know.
I'm not ready for this. I'll be ready next time I come, but it was awesome meeting all the locals, team building, camaraderie, and seeing how far I can push myself. So I'll definitely be ready next time, and I will be back.
Well done. Thank you for being on this ride, because you've been wonderful. I want you all to reflect on the last few days when we sat in that church and he lit the candle was lit, and we talked about a spiritual journey. I think we've all been on one, and I think there would have been people in that church who would have been worried about whether they'd done enough training or whether they were going to get on with people, perhaps they didn't know who they'd be sharing a room with. But you've bonded, you've become an amazing team, and it has been a privilege, Emma and I, to ride with you. And I just want to say thank you for making this such a pleasure for us.
Oh, here we go.
I did 20 odd years in the army. I was lucky, got out with all my limbs, lost my marbles on the way, but we're up and running, and I realise how difficult it is once you do leave, the sort of help and support you need. Help for Heroes just seems the ideal channel to give back something to those who really need it.
Mainly for one guy, that's called Justin Davis, who I met on the first trip. Justin is W amputee. I met him and he sort of stole my heart a little bit. I felt that I needed to do something, and every time I come along to help the Heroes, I'm doing it for him. And I see him out skydiving, I see him out cycling, I see him doing stuff, and it's a good thing.
We set off yesterday morning at 4 o'clock, first light, round along the canals from Brown Hills into Birmingham, from Birmingham down the Grand Union Canal. I got to Brickmansworth, it was pitch black, so then I caught the train to Slough, where my digs were. But I cycled for about 20 hours.
Help for Heroes has helped myself and my family out. My brother is a band of brothers, and I just want to give something back. So I've raised just under £650, so every little helps.
It just makes you feel good. And I think that's why you do it. You feel good about yourself and about everybody around you.
We've ridden from, oh gosh, I can't remember, from near Stonehenge, from there, from Wiltshire, and we've come through the night, set off at 12 o'clock, through the night, and we arrived here about a quarter of an hour ago, absolutely shattered, but well worth it.
We've just come from Salisbury all the way via Box Hill on behalf of Career Recovery.
And we made it up Box Hill without stopping, so I'm quite pleased.
I'd like to extend a welcome to all of you who have cycled from the 4 points of the compass, from Edinburgh, from Plymouth, from Colchester, from Tidworth, from Paris, and for those of you who have joined them along the way. You're part of a noble cause, and it has become a noble tradition. We've seen things of great beauty and dignity over this week, and things of great solemnity. We've laughed a lot, and many of us have shed tears. The weather has been kind to us. And all the 4 rides from the 4 points of the compass have carried the batons that you see before you now. Batons that have been passed from caring hand to caring hand. Made from the stretcher of a stretcher that was used in Afghanistan. A stretcher that will be put together before us now. A stretcher that may well have carried some of the people who are injured here. And in the names of those handles are the names of the 453 British soldiers who died in the service of their country.
They shall not grow old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them. When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
Who stood here, they've all got the baton. The batons made up the stretcher which carried wounded Indian soldiers off of Afghanistan and Iraq. Inside each baton holds 453 names of the fallen of the two conflicts. What I'd like to do now is hand these batons back to their rightful custodians, Baz and Andy.
Congratulations to all those who have cycled far and further. You look tremendous as you came through Windsor. Thank you for your efforts in the bicycling. Thank you for those who have come to support. Those who are on the hand bikes in front, it was tremendous to see you coming past first with everybody else in support of you. Because why is it important that we go on raising money and doing what Health for Heroes does? Well, it's quite simple, that those who lost their lives in Iraq, 179, in Afghanistan, 453. Their families need looking after, and those that have suffered injuries, physical injuries and increasingly mental injuries, we've just got to go on making sure the public knows that Help for Heroes is here to support all those people for as long as it takes, which will be 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and in some cases even longer. So Help for Heroes will be there for everyone.
I'm ex-forces myself, so it means a lot to me. And so, everything we're doing here for the injured servicemen and women is what we have to do as a nation. So, go from Horse Guards, great part of London, to the Runnymede, to the Memorial for the Air Force, it's really good. And then obviously coming into Windsor en masse is brilliant. Lovely.
It is just a brilliant thing to do. It really is. Everybody who can do it, do it. It's superb.
I know, he's right behind me.
I feel really good, but also really tired at the same time. Yeah, but this whole thing, all this event and everything,